Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This dictation is being recorded by Adnan Hanif Stenographer from 2018 SCMR page 686 and 687 at a speed of 100 words a minute. Ready? Start. Now we shall consider the facts of the instant case full stop. The challenge has been thrown by the learned counsel for the appellant to the decree of the court, making the award the rule of the court, mainly on the ground that it is vitiated because the GSA had been procured by the respondent through fraud, misrepresentation and concealment of facts full stop. According to the learned counsel, in clause 2 of the GSA, it is unequivocally mentioned that the appellant would be the exclusive journal sales agent for inter alia the sale of the tickets on behalf of the respondent, but it was not disclosed that the earlier bilateral agreement dated 13/12/1963 executed between the respondent and the Pakistan International Airline PIA had not been terminated, and hence PIA was already working in the same capacity at the relevant point of time full stop. In contrast, learned counsel for the respondent submitted that the GSA was unquestionably a valid agreement between the parties, and the PIA was already an earlier agent of the appellant. Thus, to hold that the respondent had misrepresented this fact to the appellant is absolutely misconceived. Even otherwise, this issue was not taken up in defense by the appellant before the arbitration tribunal, or if it was raised as a defense, the same had been accurately and validly considered and discarded by the learned arbitrators full stop. In order to decide this issue, recourse has to be made to Article 2 of GSA, which provides that unless otherwise agreed between the parties, the principal shall not appoint any third party to carry out on its behalf service similar to those described in this agreement in the territory in which the journal sales agent has undertaken the service full stop. From the language of above article, it is abundantly clear that the respondent had bound down itself not to appoint any other person as its agent to carry out the same functions as were being done by the appellant, which commitment must be for the future, and this is evident from the word shall used therein full stop. At the time of entering into the agreement, it was the duty of the appellant to inquire and ensure that no other person had been granted such authority full stop. It is the stance of the appellant before this court that the GSA was a result of fraud and misrepresentation. As such, the award as well as the decree is vitiated on this score. However, the appellant itself filed a suit for specific performance, not only relying upon the GSA but also for its specific performance and recovery of certain amounts thereunder full stop. It is settled law that no one can be allowed to blow hot and cold in the same breath full stop. Both the stances taken by the appellant are not just contradictory, rather they are self-destructive full stop.